All right, good morning everyone. As you just saw, we had a short little bike workout this morning. On Fridays, I really just want to take it easy and, oh my gosh, I didn't introduce myself. How rude. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Veronica Burton. I'm a 25-year-old living in the Atlanta area, and this is going to just be a very low or unedited day in my life. So today on the agenda is we're going to work. So I have my first spring outfit on. I'll show you in a minute, but this is my favorite outfit to wear in the summer and in the spring. And yes, I am an outfit repeater and I'm not ashamed. But anywho, I'm gonna just walk you through some of my favorite products. I've been watching a lot of these videos lately with some of my favorite influencers of just more traditional YouTube of sit down, kind of go through my get ready routine and such. But we're gonna keep it short so I won't bore you too much if you're not that interested in this. Then we're gonna go to the office and just have like a day in my life. So if you like that kind of content, feel free to stick around and subscribe to my channel. I love, love, love my subscribers. I don't say it enough, but I can't believe that this many people follow me. And in my perspective, I have 16K followers right now, and that's a lot. Like, I think that's a lot of people, and I'm just so grateful that you find me interesting and my content good enough that you choose to subscribe, and it's so flattering, and I am just very grateful for you guys, and thank you for being here. And for those that engage me regularly, I look forward to those engagements and comments all the time. I think that y'all are just the sweetest, and I just love the community that I've built on YouTube, and it truly is because it came out of a place in my heart, and it's a passion project of mine. But thank you. Anywho, let's slap this skincare on. All right, so here are my face products I use. You didn't see me spray this, but I spray this at the beginning and I let it dry. And it's like a hyaluronic acid mist. Then I go in with my bio oil. I just started using this. Fingers crossed it doesn't break me out. I tried the Outset from Scarlett Johansson. I broke out so bad. It was the worst breakout I've ever experienced in my life, and I returned the products because I was like, there's no way that a product this expensive should break me out this bad. And my skin is not sensitive to anything. I've never had a product break me out, and I've used some cheap, sketchy products. And yeah, broke me out like a mofo. Then I use this bio oil. I think I just said that, but the bio oil I've been loving. Hopefully it doesn't break me out. And then I'll seal it in with this cream that I get. I have two of these, one for the gym, one for home. Optional, I don't always use this one. So after those two, I go in with my SPF. I do a tinted moisturizer. And I've accrued these products through, I go to Dermani Med Spa for monthly facials, and they do just, you know, regular facials, maybe like a light enzyme peel. I've been doing IPL lately, which has really been helping with my skin pigmentation. And I just love having her, like a trained esthetician or whatever she is, take care of my skin. And she's super familiar with my skin at this point, so when she recommends products, she tells me why. She says, oh, I think this product would be a fit because your skin is blah, 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 and it should react like this. And it always does, so I follow her word. So she's the one who recommended this bio oil because I told her about said breakout, and she was like, no, 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 girl, you've got it all wrong. They didn't even sell that at the facility, but they sold that at the CVS next door. So that's how you know it's good, when the esthetician, when your girl is telling you to go buy things that aren't even in the store. So we're just gonna curl our hair real quick and chit chat. Oh, sugar. I'm running so late right now. So I made a smoothie, and somehow there's like little plastic bits in it. It's like the top of a package or something. I might just call it quits here. I must have put something in because that's never happened to me before. All right, this is one of my favorites. It's a heat protectant spray and it's a hairspray, all in one. I've been using it for years now. So we're gonna do a rapid fire hair curling session. And it's gonna be just like relaxed curls. I'm right at on like day 3 or 4 hair, so. Toodaloo, here we go. All right, so let's chat about my life lately. This weekend we're going to San Diego. That's why I decided to do a day of my life today, because I'm gonna edit on the plane. And Luke has a work conference. Oh, shiz. Oh. Well, that was literally a disaster. Love that. Oh. Okay. Starting over. So Luke has a work conference this weekend in San Diego, and he was just thinking about how Luke has been gone for work a lot lately, and he just travels so much during the beginning of the year. And he said, you know what, it'd be so fun if you came and you just did work from home from San Diego. We get back Tuesday, so it's just a few days, but I'm so excited, and I think it's just gonna be so much fun to go and explore. I've been once before, but I didn't really plan my trip. I wasn't much of a planner then, but now I have places I want to go and vintage shops I want to see. It's just gonna be so much fun. But other than that, nothing much has been up lately. This week at work has been a lot more lax. Work has, as I think you guys saw my vlog last week, has been whooping my booty, and I am just grateful that this week it has slowed down to where I can live my normal life and have my normal routine and my normal schedule. And I know I'm about to get a little busy in the next few weeks, but for the most part, we're good. And then the house, little update on the house. So I'm pretty much done with our house. I have maybe 1 or 2 things left. Like I have to redo the guest room, and that's pretty much it, other than just a few little spots that I want to style a little bit. But I've really loved the whole entire process of putting our house together, and it's shown me a lot about just how I think about design and how it really contributes to the function of a space. That sounds so cheesy, but it is so true, because nothing ticks me off worse than when somebody has a jacked up layout and I just want to help them fix it, because it could be so much, space can just be used so well. Even the awkward spaces in your home like offer an opportunity for function of some sort. I'm a functional first designer. I've learned that about myself. I'm not a beauty first designer. Okay, but all that to say, I'm going to be doing a like MTV crib style video of the house and just walking you through each room, the significance of the pieces that I have in there, kind of telling a little bit of a story about, you know, the process behind it, because I feel like that'd be so fun. I love watching the AD, just when they go into like the stars' homes, and Dakota Johnson's house was one of my favorites. I really liked, I don't think Margot Robbie did a house tour, but she did like a 60 questions in however many minutes with like Vanity Fair, or I don't know, one of the outlets. And I really liked her home, but she didn't really talk about it. I watched, oh, do you guys remember The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? And I think it was the deck one, like The Sweet Life on Deck. And do you remember Debbie Ryan, who was on the show? Well, I watched her like our AD Architectural Digest interview, and her husband walked them through their house, and I loved it. It was so good. I'm gonna link it below because it was so fun to watch. But I love watching those just because it really does make these celebrities just so much more human. They have these cute little interests, like the way that they design their space and such, or have a designer design their space. And I think it's so cool. All right, I'm gonna finish curling my hair and then we can chat about makeup. All right, now I'm gonna just do a very light makeup routine. My curls, I keep them bouncy like this for as long as possible, and then I comb them out at the end. We're gonna do a light concealer. I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape. I like it, but it's not my favorite. So I'm just gonna use the rest of it until it's done. But does the job. All right, then we're gonna do our eyes real quick. I've been using this Tartelette in Bloom palette. Ugh. You can see just really pretty colors. My favorites are over here in the second row. There's this one palette that I have not been able to find again, and it's this one. The Too Faced Natural Matte is my favorite eyeshadow palette. What? That made no sense. It's my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time. And I think it was a limited edition because I have not been able to locate it. If y'all see it anywhere, not eBay though, I don't trust that, please let me know, because I just loved that palette. And I've hit pan on several of the colors in it. All right, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. And then I just like to do a little champagne on the inside, all sparkly. All right, that's good enough. Then I go in with my Thrive Cosmetics lash extensions, my liquid lash extensions. So love this, repeat purchase. Mascara face is so funny. I can't like not do it, where I smudge everywhere. All right. Oh, mascara is my most dreaded part of my makeup routine. The patience that is needed and precision is just not for me. All right, now we're gonna do, I love this combo, this e.l.f. Wow Brow and the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash whatever. When I go to the store and I need to refill on these, I buy like 5 at a time because I'm that obsessed. I've been using them since, I'm pretty sure I've been using it since freshman year of college, if not high school. All right. In the last 2 steps, I've been really digging this Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Latte Stick Brush, the Latte Stick Blush. So one side is the brush, one side is the blush. It's more of like a latte color. It's so pretty. I've just gotten into blush. I never used blush before this, but I do think it's just so feminine and powerful. I just love it. And blush, cream blush like this spreads better when you have a moisturized face. When my face is dry like the Sahara, it's bad. Like it won't move anywhere. Okay, perfect. And then I finish off my look with, I've had this since college. You guys are gonna poo-poo on me, but my Too Faced, it's the, oh my gosh, it's so old. This is, you can't even read it. I think it's the Cirque du Soleil, something Soleil. It smells like chocolate. It's the best bronzer. I love it. I don't know if it's the best or the only one I've ever used. It's probably the later, the only one I've ever used. But so far I like it. It really only serves one purpose for me, which is a little bit of definition. I'll do my nose real quick. We're done. All right, let's brush the curls out. Y'all, I have been unhealthily obsessed with Daisy Jones and the Six. Like, I listened to the album on repeat. I am probably gonna get a voice coach to learn how to sing because Riley Keough, or oh gosh, I'm so bad at pronouncing her last name, but she's the main character. She didn't know how to sing, or didn't sing before the show, and she learned how to sing for it. And I'm like, you know what, that'd be so cool to learn, to know how to sing. I would love that. Here is my latest and greatest experiment. I got a few of these. There was like a sampler pack. There's 3, one of them is in here. And I use natural deodorant, and I was using one from the Goodfill in Nashville, but it wasn't really doing an amazing job. And I wanted to try these because they smell good. The Cedar Flora though, it's from Corpus. So far so good. It's not an antiperspirant, so if you don't want to sweat, that's not for you. This is just for odor. I don't really care about sweating, honestly. Then I've been using this from the Goodfill dry shampoo. It's like all natural. Just put that on. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. We're gonna go downstairs, pack our lunch, and be on our way. All right, so here's the outfit that I love. It is so cute. I got this from Nordstrom Rack like years ago, and it's my favorite skirt. This top is just from Aritzia. It's a bodysuit, and then there's me. I'm gonna probably just wear like some sandals with it, but I just think that this kind of skirt is just so flattering with my body type, and I love the midi length. So super cute. To finish my thought, I am obsessed with Daisy Jones and the Six. I think it's just like one of the best TV shows. I love that the cast actually learned how to play their instruments, and it's actually them singing. It's just so amazing and inspiring. And it just made me realize I can do anything I set my mind to and work hard to do, because they had to work really hard. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But I recommend reading the book first. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I think that's her name. But such a good book. I really enjoyed it. I read it a couple years ago, and I'm just so happy that it came to life and that it's amazing. So I definitely recommend. And they have an album that they made from the TV show that is just so good. I won't stop listening to it. It's inspired by Fleetwood Mac and the band drama and the dynamics in the band, and it kind of tells the story in a different way. So I think it's really good. It's not like supposed to be Fleetwood Mac. That's why they have their own band name and stuff, but it has some elements that are inspired from the band. So that's all the more reason to like it. So let's go ahead and head to work because I am mega late. Since we go on a trip tomorrow, I just bringing random stuff that needs to be eaten. We're done for the day.
Y'all, guess what's up?
Hello everyone. Let me put you a little bit lower. Hello everyone. It is now about 7:20 at night and I'm about to start packing. So we had this work happy hour that was a complete surprise. No one knew except for the party planning committee what was going to be done or where we were going, but we did know it was off-site, and we went to this really fun bar on the Beltline, and it was called Ladybird. It was so fun and I really enjoyed my time there. I did have a drink and I wasn't planning on drinking today, but this is something that I've been struggling with recently. It's not that I feel peer pressured to drink. I just feel like our culture, this is such a sticky subject, so bear with me. This is just my thoughts, my opinion. They're gonna change and evolve throughout time, but I feel as if our culture glorifies and champions the drinking society, and I am struggling with that recently because I just don't like the way drinking makes me feel anymore. I like having a glass of wine maybe every once in a while out at dinner or a cool cocktail. I love a nice cocktail because I do think that there's an artistry to them and a craftsmanship when it comes to making a really good cocktail. But I don't like to overdo it, and I had a margarita thing of sorts and it just didn't sit well with my stomach, and I wasn't even in the mood for it. And honestly, I think that I'm going to be doing more activities sober just because I'm just not that interested in drinking anymore. I like the glass of wine or the craft cocktail when we're out at restaurants or something of the sort, but I'm not into the having a drink just to have a drink anymore. I'm not into it. It just doesn't make me feel good. I feel icky, and I'm just really tired right now, and I'm literally about to pack. Like, I have my suitcase right here and I'm about to pack for San Diego, and it's just stressing me out a little bit. But luckily I have all my outfits picked out, so that's gonna be really easy to pack for. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. And Luke, excuse me, I'm also really stuffy. We were outside and the pollen is so bad in Georgia right now. Luke is with his family eating dinner. They went to dinner while I was out at the happy hour, so I was invited to join them, but I just didn't want to rush, and I already ate, so I just didn't want to go. And sometimes it's okay to say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm good, like, especially if it's an impromptu invite. But I am about to just pack. I want to pack over the next 30 minutes, so I'm gonna knock it out really fast. You guys have probably heard me say this on the blog before. But packing is the bane of my existence. I take so long to pack. It's honestly a nightmare, and I don't know why. No matter if I make a list, no matter if I pre-pack of sorts, like I have all my clothes over here that are already separate except for my pajamas and stuff. It's just something about packing gives me just the heebie-jeebies. So I'm gonna try to reduce to a half hour so I can be done by like 8:45, and I want to paint my toenails and watch some TV and then read a little bit, and that's all I want to do tonight. So this was a pretty short vlog. Nothing crazy, honestly. I like to do longer vlogs usually, but I need to get in the habit of being okay with the shorter vlogs so I can take you guys along and connect with y'all and post something. But today was just a Friday with me, and I hope that you enjoyed it. It was pretty regular Friday other than the party bus. I'm gonna go ahead and start packing. This is the end of the vlog, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today, but I am so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Remember, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. If you engage with my content, like it, subscribe, comment, whatever it may be, it shows YouTube, which is a search engine, that you as an individual like my content, and it tries to find other users that fit your similar profile to show my content to. And I just think it's cool when you find a new vlogger, and this is just a way to reach them. So be sure to subscribe, like, or comment, or all three. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Bye, friends.